And welcome back, everybody. Okay, let's get right into it. Baby's napping. I'm busy tonight, so I won't be able to stream tonight. So we're doing it now. Okay, let's find out if poor Sayaka's alive or not. It's not looking good. There's a keychain on the ground. It has my name on it, so this must be my room key. I gave it to Sayaka when we traded rooms. This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. It's been taken out of its sheath. More importantly, where's Sayaka? Oh, I can guess, but I'm exploring. It looks like the lint roller has way less sheets than it used to. More importantly, where's Sayaka? I know. We're looking at things. We must be patient. This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. It's the sheath for the replica sword. The sword itself has been removed. More importantly, where's Sayaka? I got it. I know what you want. I'm busy. I'm examining stuff before everyone else comes in and ruins the crime scene. The bed's been damaged too. The toolkit is still inside the drawer and it's still sealed. Okay. More importantly, where's Sayaka? Boy, they don't let me look at anything, do they? Let's see. Sorry, Carson. We're gonna get there. There are slashes and gouges on the walls and the floor. More importantly, where's Sayaka? Carson, it's you. Okay, what else we got? A little stain. It's the display stand the sword was on. Yeah, I got it. Where is Sayaka? She's in the bathroom, I'm guessing. There are slashes and gouges on the walls and the floor. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, we're going in. I'd better check the bathroom. Oh no. Let's take a look inside. Oh, she did. Oh, she got stabbed. F's in the chat for Sayaka. It took me a second to realize that I was screaming. What I saw dug its way through my eyes and buried itself in my brain. And then... everything went black. Bye-bye, Sayaka. To survive deadly life. She's gone. We have to bury her now. When I opened my eyes, I found myself staring at a huge ceiling. It was a ceiling I remembered seeing before, and when I sat up, I saw someone looking at me. Again, it was someone I'd seen before. Oh, I didn't do it. Would you believe me if I said I didn't do it? Ah, you're awake, finally. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Now is no time for sleeping. Get your ass up. Huh? You were unconscious, dude. I had to carry you back here. Right? She's in our room with our room key. We had a weapon. I think we should honestly check everyone for gold fingers, like under their nails and stuff. Check Sayaka's hands.
Well,
it's no surprise considering what happened. What happened? She did. Hey, are you okay? So it wasn't a dream? What I saw? It was real? That's right, it really did happen. Sayaka is dead. A deep, dark despair worked its way through my body and then exploded out of me. I shot up and took off running. Hey, where do you think you're going? I have to see for myself. I have to see if Sayaka is...
Just give up.
You can check once, twice, 1,000 times. Sayaka is completely and irretrievably dead. No, I have to see for myself.
What?
I already did.
What?
Listen to us, man. Whatever you think's gonna happen if you go out there. Well, what good is it gonna do just sitting around here? I mean, why are we all hanging out in the gym at a time like this? Our friend, Sayaka, she's dead. Dead. When I said that, it finally hit me. Does she have gold on her fingers? I can't see from here. I think she wrote something behind her. You see it? It's like upside down. Can we move her? I realized she was really gone.
Calm down.
None of us want to be here right now either. Then why? Shouldn't it be obvious? Monokuma told us all to come here. Well, hold on. Don't talk like that. We all protested it. I mean, we remember the terrible price Sayaka had to pay. But
So...
I'm the one who convinced them to come. Right now, we need to do whatever he says. Red Rum. It looks like she wrote something behind her, though. Like, it looks like an E. Maybe we'll get to move her? I don't know. We're his prisoners, right? It's not a good idea to defy him without reason.
Correct.
We don't need to make any more sacrifices than we already have. Why should we listen to anything he has to say? It's obvious he's the one who killed Sayaka.
Wrong!
Wrong! I would never do that. If you can believe anything, you can believe that. He's here again.
Hey,
Unless someone violates a school regulation, I absolutely will not interfere. Probably. That's what I'm guessing, is whoever killed her, she wrote their name down before she died. It's gonna be like upside down, backwards, gibberish. I can promise you I wouldn't do anything that goes against the purpose of your school life here.
listen up!
I'm famous at safari parks throughout the world for following the bear times one rule.
But...
Then, who did it? Who killed her?
Come on!
You already know the answer. The one who killed her is one of you. Nobody had a reply for that. One of us killed Sayaka? Don't be stupid, that's...
What?
What's the matter? You guys don't look like you're about to see a dove get shot up with a Gatling gun. Don't you remember what I told you when this all began?
Yahoo!
One of you decided to kill Sayaka so that you could graduate. Someone's just following the rules. There's nothing wrong with that.
Well...
You're lying, right? Of course he's lying. I'm telling you, he killed her.
Wrong!
Nope, sorry. One of you is now a bona fide killer. If they wanted to, the one who did it could testify to that little fact. What? Without thinking, I looked around at everyone. They all had the same look on their faces. Everyone looked at each other with a combination of fear, suspicion, and confusion. Are you serious?
What is this?
Someone killed someone? There is literally a dead body in my room. Do we have to sleep in that room? Can we have Sayaka's room now? Because I don't want to go sleep in a dead body room. It is amazing what some people are capable of.
Just hold on.
Hey, hold on. Don't just assume he's telling the truth.
Stop talking.
That's enough. Before we do anything else, I'd like to confirm something with the stuffed animal here. If one of us really did care, that person gets to graduate from the school, right?
Huh?
Eh?
Come on.
Don't play dumb. That's what you said, isn't it? If you kill someone, you get to leave.
What?
Why are you laughing? It's 'cause... Naive. You're just so naive. You think it's really that easy? You can just kill someone and waltz on out of here?
Hey! Come
You're
on now!
super naive, devilishly naive, hellishly naive. No. The real thing has just begun. The real thing?
Now then!
Are you ready? Allow me to explain the second part of the rule regarding graduation. Just like I explained before, you must kill someone if you want to leave. However, even if you do that, there's still one more part to the agreement you have to uphold, remember?
Then perhaps...
You are referring to rule number 6 of the school regulations? If you are the blackened that committed the murder, you can't be found out by the other students. That is what you are talking about, is it not? Yeah, Monokuma's pretty cool when he's not being super pervy.
In other words...
Bingo! It's not enough to just kill someone. You have to actually get away with it. Which naturally means you need a system in place to assess whether or not it's been gotten away with.
Yahoo!
So a certain amount of time after a murder has taken place, a class trial will begin. Class trial? Yep! It'll begin a few hours after the murder. Everyone will gather together, including the blackened who committed the murder. And they and the spotless students will all engage in one big debate showdown.
During the trial, you'll have to present your arguments about who you think the blackened is. And once everything comes to an end, the outcome will be decided by popular vote.
Oh, okay.
If the answer you've arrived at is correct, only the one that disturbed your peace will be punished. The rest may continue their communal life. However, if you choose poorly, then the one who got away with murder will survive, and the rest of you will receive your punishment.
Okay. If we don't get it right, then we're in trouble.
Which of course means your school life will come to an end.
He gonna straight kill us.
As far as class trial rules go, that's all there is to it.
Well, so, what exactly is this punishment you keep talking about? Oh, well, to put it simply, it's execution. Execution?
What?
And by execution, you mean...
Execution is execution. Execution! Electric chair. Zzz, zzz, poison gas. Torn apart like a paper plane in a hurricane.
So, to make sure I understand, if we get the culprit right, then only they die. But if we get it wrong, all the rest of us get executed? Yeah, there's no winning.
Fine.
What a smart little chimpanzee you are. Look at you, implying you didn't do it without actually saying it. So it's basically what the outside world calls a lay judge system, or an inquisition type thing. Which means you'll be deciding who you think the killer is. But judge carefully, because all your lives are on the line.
Uh-huh.
Okay, let me just add the rule I just described to your handbook. Make sure to keep it in mind. Wait, hold on a second.
What the hell are you talking about?
You're freaking insane, you know that?
Huh?
What the? A class trial? What the hell is that? I don't want anything to do with it.
What's this?
Why not?
Stop it!
What do you mean, why not? Why do I have to waste my time trying to figure out who murdered someone? What? What? Are you saying you're not going to participate in the trial? Only punishment awaits such blasphemy.
What the hell are you talking about?
What? Punishment? I might, I don't know, throw you in a deep, dark, scary prison or something.
Shut the hell up!
Shut the hell up. Say whatever you want. I'm not going to be part of this.
I don't believe it! Stop it!
You're the one being selfish. Go whatever you want. It's not going to do anything with me. The evil standing here before me. I'm trembling with fear. Shing! But I won't give it in to such evil. It's my style to stick it out and resist to the very end. If you really want to get out of here, You'll have to go through me first. As he said that, it came charging at us, although it was more of a waddle. Then... Oh! Alright, Junko's had enough of this.
Are you enjoying yourself now?
Are you?
Oh boy.
Violence against Headmaster Monokuma is not allowed. You violated a school regulation. I invoke the mighty summon spell. Help! To me, godly spear, Gungnir!
Oh! Oh no! Oh!
This wasn't supposed to... Why me?
Suddenly, right at the end, her eyes shot wide open. And just like that, she never moved again. Oh,
No way!
Well, that's 2 down, I guess. I don't... This can't be real. No way!
Well now.
Now, I am painfully aware of the great power and meaning of a promise. I really wanted to keep a corpse from popping up for no good reason, you know. But I guess you all needed to be taught a lesson after all. What an amazing promise. But now you guys understand, right?
Now you see just how serious I am. Defy me and you get shot full of holes, exploded, buried alive, disintegrated, etc.
Alrighty.
So, if you don't want that to happen to you, you'd best obey those school regulations.
Jeez. Junko's body had been impaled with a bunch of spears. An unbelievable amount of blood started pouring out of her body. I do like that we all have like neon pink blood. That's kind of cool. It's an interesting take. It was the first time I'd ever seen the moment someone's life came to an end. Nobody there could deny what they'd seen. Junko, who'd only just a second ago had been our friend, was dead. She died. She'd been murdered. In simple terms, it was the death of a human being.
Hey,
It's really not all that shocking. She just died. That's all. Just plain died. It's no more remarkable than the inevitable demise of the entire human race. It's just as natural as the eventual end of the world itself. This isn't some superhero comic, so it's not like when you die, you don't really die. This is reality.
What?
Why did you have to kill her? Didn't you say you would put her in prison or something? I changed my mind.
I knew it.
No, you've been wanting to kill this entire time.
say what?
Kill this entire time? Don't be silly. You can't kill time. Or are you being metaphorical? Are you saying I wanted to waste time this whole time?
Damn it!
Come on, what do you take me for? I'm Monokuma.
Well now.
Anyway, none of that matters right now. I have something I'd like to give you to help you in your search for the Blackened.
Ta-da!
This little file has all the information I've gathered about the death in question. I like to call it
The Monokuma File!
I mean, naturally, you guys aren't experts at this kind of thing. You can only do so much with a corpse. So instead, I've gathered up everything I know about the circumstances and cause of death. What's that? How do I know the cause of death, you ask? Because the surveillance cameras picked up the whole thing. I got to see it all go down.
So then,
Wait, so then you know who killed Sayaka? Of course I do. If I didn't, I couldn't possibly pass a fair and accurate judgment during the trial, now could I?
correct.
That's a good point. The judge has to be able to make the proper decision. That's somehow comforting.
Well,
Now then, please put your full effort behind your investigation. After all, you don't have any choice but to give it your best shot. Seriously, you don't have a choice. Okay, so we'll meet up for the class trial in a little while. Okay, and 15 became 13. Or 12 as soon as we figure out who did it. And with that, Monokuma disappeared once again. He left us stunned and confused. He left us at a total loss. He left us with Junko's dead body growing colder right in front of us. And for who knows how long, nobody said a word. The fact that Sayaka and Junko were dead was a huge shock, of course, but there was more to it than that. It was also the idea that one of us had actually murdered someone. And if we didn't find out who it was, we would all die here. We'd found ourselves in a situation where we couldn't help but look at each other with open suspicion. It was the worst situation imaginable. And yet, even in such a perversely terrible situation, she didn't show the slightest hint that had gotten to her.
Hey.
Now's no time to wallow in your depression. The worst thing we can do right now is lose all faith in each other. That would lead to the same disastrous results as having total faith in everyone else.
What?
Huh?
In other words,
Cooperation is absolutely key at this point. Who you decide to trust or not trust is of course up to you. Continuing to think about and talk about the deceased certainly isn't going to help anything.
what the heck?
Saying stuff like that is just... How many times have I told you? Anyone who can't adapt will die. Death is the only thing awaiting those who are unable or unwilling to adapt. If that happens, you only have yourself to blame.
That's terrible!
What an awful thing to say, especially after what's happened.
just a second.
Right now, exposing the killer is the most important thing. Because if we don't, we're all going to die here. She's right. We need to begin our search right away.
Of course.
Either way, we can't run away from the situation, so we have no choice but to move forward.
What the heck?
We just have to do it, I guess. What other choice do we have? No way in hell am I letting someone kill me. Alright, damn it, let's do this. We just have to do it. Everyone kept repeating that sentiment. They were using it like a mantra to give themselves strength. But they're right. We just have to do it. No matter how much we don't want to, we have no choice. If that's what it takes to survive, then that's what we have to do. On top of that, there was something I needed to find out. I had to know why Sayaka had to die. Why she had to be the one. She was the weak link, man. Literally. Everyone else is either super smart or super athletic or prone to violence. She was not. I'm terrified to find out, but still, I have to know. Otherwise, I knew I'd never be able to accept her death, which is why I don't have any choice. I have to do this. Can I inspect Junko? I gently placed my hand on Junko's lifeless body. I touched her wrist to check for a pulse like they do in movies and stuff, but she really is dead. There wasn't anything else to say. She was gone. I don't know why you even bothered to check after those injuries and losing that much blood. Frankly, I'd be shocked if she did survive something like that.
Huh?
Huh? Oh, hold on. Hold on, just wait a second. She's dead? Then that means...
What?
That means everything that's happened so far is real? It's not a joke or whatever? It's really real? It is strange. Maybe whoever killed her knew that if they spooked her out of her room into ours, they could pin it on us easier. Maybe that was the plan. But then I want to know why she opened the door at all, because they're locked. No one should have been able to get in.
Let me out of here!
Hell no, someone save me. Let me out of here. Somebody help me.
What's your problem?
You just now accepting that? Yeah, a little slow to the party there, buddy. Oh, okay.
Hey,
Before we start searching for Sayaka's killer, we need to decide what to do about securing the crime scene. What do you mean? You're thinking of putting someone on guard duty so nobody can disturb the area, aren't you? After all, if the culprit decides to destroy the evidence, we're pretty much screwed.
Hey,
In that case, I don't mind doing it. I don't like having to think anyway. I'll let you kids figure out who killed that chick. Okay, then we can let Mondo look after the scene. Well, no. We can't just leave him there alone.
what?
What? Why the hell not?
Stop talking.
Isn't it obvious? If you were the culprit, what's the first thing you would do? By volunteering for guard duty, you're in a position to destroy all the evidence you want. What? Fuck you.
So then,
Fine then. I'll stay there on guard duty as well. That way there's no problem. Two-player co-op base defense with the two of them. With their stats, they're totally OP. Since we won't be able to help investigate, we're putting our faith in the rest of you.
But
I'm still pretty freaked out, but I'll try. Okay.
oh,
So you finally noticed.
crap.
Huh? Notice what? I was looking through the Monokuma file we received, and I noticed something very obvious and very unusual.
huh?
Huh? What are you talking about? Go ahead, take a look. Notice anything interesting about whether Sayaka died? She died in Makoto's dorm.
Ah!
What? She's right.
Eh?
Then could it be? All at once, everyone's gaze turned to me. Hold on a sec. You've got it all wrong. For just one night, I traded rooms with her. I did because she was afraid.
What the
You
heck?
expect us to believe that? Just tell us the truth. The look in everyone's eyes had done a complete 180 from just a few minutes earlier. The feeling of suspicion and fear had returned. In other words, they think I did it.
So then,
Are we all done talking? We need to begin our investigation soon. At this point, we should split up. We need to get to the bottom of this and find out who killed Sayaka. We'll have to collect clues to form a foundation, then construct an argument to come to a final decision. If we get this wrong,
so
well, do I really have to say any more?
Actually,
I'd rather you didn't. No.
goodbye.
Everyone, pray for good luck. With that, Kyoko hurried out of the gym.
Goodbye.
I'll be going too. And just like Kyoko, he was gone before we realized.
Yo.
Oh yeah, I'm on guard duty, huh? I better head to the scene of the crime. Ah, that's right.
Hey, damn it.
Let me just say this right now. If whatever son of a bitch did this is here right now, and they're thinking of destroying that
You're
evidence,
fucking dead.
they better not let me find them. I'll skip the trial and cave their goddamn skull in myself. I'm serious. I'll fuck them up. Letting his deadly words hang in the air, he and Sakura ran off.
so,
But, I mean, we're not detectives or anything, you know? And we're gonna investigate a murder? How do we even do something like that?
anyway,
Don't really have to do anything in particular. We already know who killed Sayaka. What are you implying?
this is very suspicious.
It was you. I'm telling you, it wasn't me. Oh. Don't come any closer! Are you gonna kill me next?
So,
Well, I guess it wouldn't hurt to give it a shot. It's not for sure that Makoto's guilty yet. That's true. We may as well at least check to check. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't help investigate. Wait, why not? I'm not good with blood. All it takes is one glimpse and I black out.
Oh yeah?
Well, whatever. I don't think anyone was expecting much from you anyway. Alright, I guess I better get going. Wait, don't go yet. You have to hear me out. But it was pointless. Everyone had already left, and their parting looks at me had still been filled with suspicion. Does everyone really think I'm the killer? How did it turn out like this? Seriously, they've got it all wrong. Why do they have to suspect me? I have to do something, otherwise everyone will...
Execution is execution. Execution! Electric chair. Zzz, zzz, poison gas. Torn apart like a paper plane in a hurricane.
I can't let that happen. I can't let things turn out the way Monokuma wants. All I have to do is find out who really did it. Who really killed Sayaka. Okay. I guess I should look through the Monokuma file we got before. The victim was Sayaka Mozano. The time of death is estimated to be around 1:30 a.m. The body was discovered in Makoto's room in the dormitory. All evidence suggests the death took place in the bathroom. The cause of death was a stab wound to the abdomen. There was also an injury to her right wrist. Specifically, the wrist appears to have suffered a fracture. We have no choice but to push forward if we want to find out what really happened. Somehow, I have to find out the truth so that we can all survive. And for Sayaka, I have to find out how she was killed. Okay. Can I look in it? Is that everything I just read? Yes. Okay. Well, I want to go check the room. Alright. First of all, I should head to the scene of the crime, my room. I won't make any progress without investigating there. Maybe my door has a weak lock or something? So I headed to my room where Sayaka's corpse still remained. I better examine the state of my room a little closer. That might reveal something new. Oh, Kyoko's here. Okay. Yeah. Does this mean it was used in the attack somehow? And plus, it's been taken out of its sheath. I hadn't actually looked at the blade itself till now. I shouldn't be surprised it's coated in gold too. On top of that, some of the gold coating has come off of parts of the blade and the handle. Yeah, the handle especially is missing a lot of its coating. I remember the coating sticks to you even if you just touch it a little bit. Nice. Okay, and then here's the key. There's a key on the ground. It has my name on it, so this must be my room key. If I remember correctly.
Ah, that's right. We'll have to trade keys.
When we switched rooms, we switched keys too. So Sayaka would have had the key here in my room the entire time. But wait, if that's true, then how did the killer get into the room in the first place? Could Sayaka have forgotten to lock the door? No, that seems impossible. The same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone.
Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching?
After saying it, there's no way she would have forgot to lock it, or opened it for any reason. Well, maybe she dropped the key somewhere and someone else grabbed it or something. No, that's not possible either. Sayaka was in here when we switched rooms, and with how scared she was, she wouldn't have gone walking around, so she couldn't have dropped it. So how did the killer? Alright. Lint roll. Looking at the lint roll, it looks like there's way less than there was before. Did Sayaka see how dirty my room was and decide to clean up a little? I doubt it. There's a trash can. No. There are gouges in the bed like someone attacked it. What the hell happened here? That's a table. There are scratches and gouges on my walls and bed. Is that evidence of a struggle? It looks like there must have been some kind of fight in my room. Damn it, I was right there in the other room. If only I'd heard something.
Wait.
That would not have been possible. Huh? Don't you remember? All our rooms are completely soundproof. So something couldn't happen in the room right next to you, and there's no way you could know.
Well,
We have not checked Sayaka's pulse yet. We haven't gone to the body. You think she's faking it? I feel like Monokuma would know if we died or not. Evidence of a struggle. This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. Does this mean it was used in the attack somehow? And plus, the sword's been taken out, so it's just the sheath, but... There's some scratches on the sheath. This must have been made with something sharp. But how'd the sheath get scratched up in the first place? Even if someone used the sword during the struggle, it doesn't make sense for the sheath to be damaged. I mean, if you're gonna attack someone with a sword, the first thing you do is unsheath it. And a heavy sheath like this would only get in the way. It could just slide off in the middle of the fight. So why are there scratches on the sheath? Okay. The notepad is still here, but I don't think it's relevant right now. Okay, we'll go check and see if Sayaka's faking it or not. I doubt she's just gonna fake it and then kill somebody. Monokuma seemed fairly convinced she was dead. Which makes sense, I guess. I mean, it's mine and I hadn't had any reason to open it. And I can't even imagine a situation where I need a toolkit like this.
yo,
Yeah, seriously. Oh, Mondo.
what?
We ain't exactly in the mood to be building fucking furniture, right? So you haven't used yours either?
What?
Not just me.
What?
Nobody's busted theirs out yet, as far as I know. Actually, we were talking about it yesterday.
By the way,
None of the guys have opened their toolkits yet, because, like, why the hell would we? I wonder if my door has been tampered with. Can I check it? Or is it just gonna make me leave? I should check the room first. I wanted to check the door. That's what I wanted. Sakura, do you think I'm guilty too?
hey,
I try not to make assumptions like that. I simply don't know whether or not you did this. Whatever decision the rest of you come up with, I will follow your lead. I see. Mondo,
by the way,
you know, I realized something while I was on guard duty. The killer could have already destroyed some evidence, right? Before anyone found the body, I mean. There's a trash room here in the dorms, right? They could have tossed some stuff in there. Yeah, that's definitely not possible.
you son of a bitch!
That dirty bastard! Anyone who raises their hand to a woman is scum that deserves death. That's what my brother taught me.
You're fucking dead.
So if I ever found the son of a bitch that did this, I'm gonna pound his goddamn face in. But what if it was a girl that did it?
Yo,
That'll all get sorted out when the time comes. Squeeze past you, Kyoko. I can check out other spots later. Huh? Let me into the bathroom. I should check around here first. I can check other spots. Alright. What am I missing? A damage signal? A surveillance camera. The mastermind must be using them to keep an eye on everything that's happening here. They don't do anything to stop what's happening. They just keep on watching. Hi. Welcome in. It's the display stand the sword was on. Is that it? Did I find everything? Is it the wall that I'm missing now? No, not Sakura.
Hey,
Blah, 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 blah. I touched the wall. There are scratches and gouges on my wall and bed. Is that evidence of a struggle? Okay. Yes, we know all that. Yep.
Well.
We've done all this. What am I missing? No, no. No, thank you.
What?
No, thank you. I got it. Okay, maybe if I talk to Kyoko. Hey, Kyoko? I quietly called her name while she was investigating the area, but...
what are you doing?
What are you doing?
Isn't it obvious?
No.
No, not really.
Not pretty good. Got the baby napping. So, before she wakes up, I'll probably end this.
I'm searching.
Searching for what? Looks like you're looking for your contact lens or something. How are y'all doing?
Searching?
She was down on her knees, carefully inspecting every inch of my room.
Did you lose a contact or something?
That's what it looks like. Someone else agrees with me. I don't know what she's doing exactly, but she seems to be concentrating pretty hard on it. But a few seconds later, she suddenly stood up straight and said,
Listen.
"Are you a clean freak?" Huh? No, I don't think so. But what? Nodding, she glanced around my room one more time.
I see.
Interesting. What's interesting?
Hey,
Just as I suspected, there's something very unusual about your room. Okay. Unusual? What do you mean?
so...
I've searched your room, your floor, from one corner to another, and I didn't find one single strand of hair. Really?
Indeed.
Not one hair from the victim, and not one hair from you, even though you've been living in here. You know, now that you mentioned it, I noticed something while I was looking around before. It looked like the lint roller in my room had been used, but I never touched it. Could someone have used it
I
too?
see.
Very interesting. Your room didn't have a single hair in it, and someone used your lint roller without your knowledge. In other words, someone other than you came in and scrubbed your room clean. Was it Sayaka or the killer?
Well,
That's the question, isn't it? Okay. Now, can I go in the bathroom? The bathroom. And on the other side of this door... Ooh, neon green that time. No, I can't let it get to me. I can't afford to freeze up now. Forcing myself to push my panic down, I stepped into the bathroom. Alright, let's be thorough. Carson, we're checking her pulse. We'll find out right now if she's faking it. Looking at her made it painfully clear it wasn't a dream or an illusion. She had lost everything that made her her. Sayaka. All at once I was overcome with dizziness, nausea, the urge to burst into tears. Well, I mean, we all have very specific hair colors, so it kind of give it away. I don't think any of us have like a very unique hair color. Or a like normal hair, not unique. Blech. Other way around. But I can't hesitate now. Why? Why did Sayaka have to die? I have to uncover the truth. I have to find out what happened. I wanted to give up. I wanted to collapse. But that thought held me up and supported me. Alright, we're checking her pulse. You ready? If it'll let me. I told myself I simply couldn't face what I saw, but now there's no time to think like that. I pulled out the Monokuma file to verify what it said about her body. Some sort of sharp object has been thrust into her stomach. That must have been the killing blow. But whatever they used to kill her, where'd they get it? There's definitely something I should look into later. I'm guessing the kitchen knives we saw in the last episode. Also, according to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's right wrist is broken. Oh, there's gold on her wrist. She must have taken a blow from the sword or the sheath. Her wrist does look swollen and bloody, that's for sure. But then there's something sort of glittery there on her wrist too. Right there, where her wrist is all swollen. There's something glittery. That definitely concerns me. Another thing that concerns me. There's some blood on her left index finger, but that's it. The palms of both her hands are totally spotless, so how come only her left finger? Okay. The stab wound in her stomach is what killed her, so when she broke her wrist, that must have happened earlier on. I mean, how would her wrist get broken after she'd already been killed? Hey, thanks for the follow, Novec33616. Sorry, my brain doesn't do numbers very well. Thanks, I appreciate it. Welcome in. It's just getting good. Somebody died. Two people died, actually. Only one matters. I mean, how would her wrist get broken after she'd already been killed? So it's very possible she broke her wrist during the struggle. The killer attacked Sayaka in the main room, which is when her wrist got broken. After that, the killer cornered her in the bathroom, where they inflicted the deadly wound. She probably tried to hide in the bathroom since the door gets stuck. I don't know how she got in if the door was stuck without whoever tried to kill her getting in. What else we got? Can I look at her hand? No? Yeah, I already did that. Yes. There was a skip button. Come on. Where am I supposed to be touching? That's what I want to know. Okay, there we go. I looked past Sayaka to the wall behind her, and then I saw. Oh, I was right. Look, that is most definitely Leon. Leon. She wrote his name. It was him. Written in blood with a... How dumb are you, Makoto? My daughter could figure that out. And she can't even write. Written in blood were the numbers 11037. Did Sayaka do this? Sayaka, I'm sorry. Your best friend's an idiot. Well, one more. The water for the showers got turned off at nighttime. Oh, really? That's all we had? Well, I think she's dead, Carson. I think that's where we're at. It will not let me check a pulse, so it's possible. Yeah, I got everything I wanted. Look, at this point, I know who it is, okay? Numbers. So dumb. It looks like you found it, right, Makoto? The bloody numbers, that's most likely Sayaka's dying message. Numbers. I've never seen something written in blood before. It really was her final message. It's as if she wrote it with life itself.
Right.
Do you often talk like an aspiring poet? What's sus? Curse this delay. I don't know what I said. That was sus. But the numbers she wrote, what do they mean? 11037. I have no idea what that could possibly mean.
So...
The way she wrote the numbers makes me think she wanted to use her body to block them. If she wrote them in that location while she was sitting the way we found her, it means she must have wrote them by turning only her hand toward the wall. If you have to write something in that position, do you know what the result would be? The result?
Well,
Think about it. You're not gonna tell me?
Makoto.
You need to uncover the mystery of this case yourself. Otherwise, the case will end and you'll remain unconvinced. I have no idea what you're trying to say, but it's obvious you're not going to tell me. I mean, look at that. Does anybody read that as numbers? Does that not immediately look like a name to you? Dying message. Sounds like Kyoko knows what Sayaka's dying message means, but honestly, I have no idea. Boy? Oh, I know who I should talk to. When it comes to numbers, who better to ask than the ultimate programmer?
Makoto.
There's one other thing I wanted to ask you about. Did you know how the door to your bathroom got broken? Broken? Oh, you mean how it gets stuck?
What?
Gets stuck? Yeah, I guess I'm the only one, but the door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. When I first tried to use it, I thought it was just locked. But once you learn the trick, it opens no problem. Okay.
Correct.
So the door doesn't quite fit the frame, huh? But actually, I'm referring to the broken doorknob. The doorknob?
That's right.
You didn't notice? Well, just try closing the bathroom door. I'm sure you'll see right away what I'm talking about. I did what Kyoko said and shut the bathroom door. Oh yeah, look, it's all twisted. The doorknob. Can I ask you anything?
So then,
Oh, thanks, Carson. I appreciate it. I'll think about it. One bar keeps trying to convince me to make my own channel too, but I was just doing this to keep his channel up and alive. I appreciate it. Thank you. I'm referring to the broken doorknob. What about it? Did I miss something again? What the heck? The doorknob's practically about to fall off. Why is it like this? Can I talk to you now?
it would seem...
Just call me Sherlock, guys. I told you. Whichever boy's toolkit's open, we know exactly who the killer is. Since we can't read numbers, they're very obviously a name. Someone must have used a screwdriver or something similar to unscrew it. Whatever it was, it's obvious this was intentional. What? It was intentional? Why would someone want to do that?
So...
I guess maybe they were trying to get the door unlocked and ended up breaking the whole thing. But my bathroom doesn't have a lock on it. Only the girls' bathrooms can lock, right? She stood there for a while, lost in thought, and apparently struck with a sudden realization, she shot a question at me.
Just a second.
I have just one more question for you. You mentioned earlier that your bathroom door would get stuck, right? Did you tell anyone about that? Oh, well, I did tell Sayaka about it last night when we switched rooms. So what you're saying is only you and Sayaka knew about it. Interesting. She had the slightest hint of a smirk on her face. I got the sense that she was really starting to get into all this.
I see.
Then that clears that up. Clears what up? I'm so lost.
Goodbye.
Well, see you later. As if forgetting I was ever even there, she suddenly turned and left the room. Okay. I still don't really understand any of this, but I've already given my room a good once over. Maybe I should look around somewhere else. I should start looking to where the murder weapon might have come from. And also, I should look into the DVD Sayaka got. With Sayaka dead, I have no choice but to see for myself what was in that video. And on top of that, I'm sure there are some other areas worth checking out too. Maybe I should see what everyone else thinks, if they even talk to me, that is. Alright, I'm going to the kitchen, because that's where I think the knife came from. But if I'm right, I am just totally winning this whole murder mystery thing. Usually I'm not very good at this stuff, so this is exciting. Come on, knife missing. Hey, look, right again. That's like 3 for 3 now. There are all kinds of kitchen knives here, big to small, but Looks like one of them is missing. Was it missing from the very beginning, or... I better see if anyone here knows more about it. Now, I just need everyone to bring out their toolkits exactly. And then we've got our killer since I can't read numbers. Is there a mirror? Have we seen a mirror anywhere? Maybe I can like reverse the number. Then Makoto will get it and stop being dumb. Hey, so did you notice that one of the kitchen knives is missing from the dining hall?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, weird, huh? I thought it was kind of strange, a knife just suddenly disappearing like that. Oh, so it wasn't missing from the beginning?
That's right.
Nope. Last I remember, they were all lined up in a nice, neat row. So when did you notice one of them had disappeared? Well, I went to go get some tea from the kitchen last night, and all the knives were still there. But when I finished my tea and went back into the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives was gone. So you're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall? Yeah. In other words, you were right there in the dining hall when someone came and took it. And you should be able to say for sure. You can tell everyone I didn't come to the dining hall last night, which proves I didn't take it. Sweet. Alibi. Hey, by the way, did you really kill Sayaka? What? Of course not. I would never. Hina, do you really think I murdered her?
I mean...
She was killed in your room, right? So, I mean, you guys were supposed to be friends, but you still killed her? On the other hand, two people becoming good friends, then one killing the other is a classic drama setup. So when you consider everything together,
Aww.
I honestly have no idea. Okay, so you're useless. Moving on. Other than alibi. So now I have an alibi. Okay, where's the trash room? Mondo brought up the trash room, so I want to go check that. Also, can I reverse the numbers in the boys' bathroom, maybe? Should be a mirror in here, right? Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Okay, now touch the mirror. Great. It's a fish tank. There's a bunch of little fish swimming around inside. I can't imagine how this could have anything to do with the case. While I was trying to use the mirror. And here we are. Okay. Continuing to the trash room. See anything in the trash room? There's a sturdy gate here, no way to get past.
Monokuma appears!
It's the end of the line. The trash room. This is where all the trash in the school eventually winds up.
How do you get this gate
No,
open?
no, you can't go any further!
No injury beyond this point. Only the person on cleaning duty is allowed in.
Cleaning
No,
duty?
no, you can't go any further!
Oh, I'm just repeating. Who's on cleaning duty?
No, no, you can't go any further!
Are you broken? This would be stupid. Be faster, just go around and ask the others.
No, no, you can't go any further!
Thanks. Alright, who's on cleaning duty? I didn't even know we had cleaning duty. When did that come up? Oh man, so many questions. Oh, I know he's a damn dirty liar. I'm looking for whoever's on cleaning duty.
Cleaning duty? As a matter of fact, that's me. Why do you ask? It just so happens Monokuma talked to me yesterday and asked me to take care of it. Without someone on cleaning duty, the school would be flooded with trash in no time. So I formally applied for the position.
I was gonna start this morning, but after what happened, I haven't had a chance to get started. And since you're on cleaning duty, you can open up the gate in front of the trash room.
Here we go! Of course. It's my job to gather up all the garbage and toss it in the trash room. And to do that, they gave me the key for the trash room gate. But we're supposed to rotate once a week, so eventually you'll be in charge.
Very strange.
Wait, hold on. You need a key to get in the trash room, and the only person on cleaning duty has access to the key. What's the point of going to all the trouble? Right? That's probably why it's locked behind it. That way people can't just throw anything away and destroy evidence. Because we still have to be able to solve it. That does seem more convenient.
So in other words,
Actually. Anyone who kills a fellow student becomes black and will graduate unless they are discovered.
so that's it.
That must be why. If anyone could go in and out of the trash room whenever they wanted, the destroying evidence would be easy. The thrill would disappear and things would become boring. Boring?
Hey, listen.
Anyway, more important than that.
Hey, you bastard.
Hey, fatty, why'd you want the cleaning duty gig anyway?
Oh,
I just decided to volunteer for something I knew no one else would want to do. What's the big deal?
You...
Liar. I know why you did it.
Is it, like...
You want to dig through all the girls' trash looking for, you know, and poking around at it.
there's no way to think about this in a common sense kind of way.
What are you talking about? All my love is for 2D.
You know what I mean.
But there's all kinds of trash diggers like that. Maybe you'll get tired of 2D and then turn to 3D.
Completely unforgivable!
After spending a significant amount of time comparing 2D and 3D, I voluntarily choose 2D. The only thing 3D is good for is to shower love and affection on 2D. Oh, and PVC figures.
Give me a break.
How are you not totally embarrassed to say stuff like that? Yeah, this is a gross turn. If you're so worried about Hifumi's questionable morality, that's a very easy solution. Whenever a guy has cleaning duty, a soccer guy can accompany them from picking up the trash to disposing of it. What?
What?
If you're as innocent as you claim, where's the harm in it? That's not how it's supposed to be. Anyway, on another topic, Hifumi, since you were on cleaning duty, I have a favor to ask you. What? So now you want to join my party? Sorry, but you haven't triggered that flag yet. I mean, you haven't helped me recover from a past trauma, or save a village, or be the boss. Nothing like that. I was just hoping to get into the trash room and look around.
You!
Oh, okay. So easy. So Fumi and I headed down to the trash room. And we're gonna call it there. You can hear my daughter waking up in the other room. Well, things are getting good. We'll have to solve it next time. So tomorrow night we'll continue like normal. I don't have anything planned, so should be good. Unless one bar is filling up to streaming. I don't know what his work schedule is. But this has been fun. It's starting to get exciting now. Poor Sayaka's dead. F's in the chat. And I'm 100% convinced it's Leon. I just have to prove it. Since I can't read numbers. Only a little frustrating. But this has been fun. I will see you guys tomorrow or the next day, depending. I will tweet out and let you know. And yeah.